guys?
Sure.
Ready to
Let's
rock
do
and
it.
roll?
Yeah.
All right, here's the question for the day. Valentina Shevchenko has said her previous wins over Joanna Jedrzejczyk in Muay Thai have an effect. Do you believe Shevchenko has a mental edge heading into their UFC 231 title fight? Yes, no, but explain, Gus.
Yes, I think every fighter would feel that way. Sometimes when you watch The Ultimate Fighter and you see the coaches challenge and you hear them talk about how much it means just to get one over on that other fighter, and that's not even fighting. Like they're just competitive by nature. So yes.
All right, Dan.
I believe is yes, but here's the caveat. I'm not sure that's a positive, guys. I think, like Ghost said, any fighter would naturally have an edge or feel like they have an edge over an opponent if they previously beat them 3 times, no less. But that's the danger. We had the odds kind of reflecting that, too. We've got wide odds. We've broken it down here on the show. I wrote about it a bit on my breakdown. This is a closer fight than the odds reflect. And if that is true and Valentina comes in a little over-secure, you could say, with that mental edge, it could be bad. So I'll say yes, but that's not necessarily a good thing.
Well, Chuck Liddell had an edge over Tito, and it didn't work out for him, but that's a whole other story. We had people past their prime. Now, that's happened again in Muay Thai, not in MMA. So I think it's an edge, but if it is, it's slight. I don't think it's as big. What I want to know is, it seems like Valentina's going to tackle that question, no problem, like a champ, because she's the one that won. How much is it going to affect Joanna over and over? Because Joanna's very emotional. So things like, hey, if you lose here, what are you going to do? You've lost twice the rows. Those types of negative questions. I want to see how prepared Joanna is to tackle those and to get by those so then she can go out there with a clear head. Because I think sometimes she's been going out there a little too clouded, whether it was her own overconfidence versus Thug Rose, or answering the questions about the first fight, or, hey, the nutritionist that you fired, was it them? Was it you? You know what I mean? She was, I think, going in there very, very clouded upstairs. So I want to see how she tackles it. So I will say yes, because I think it is an edge, but I think it's a slight edge. It was years ago, and it was in another sport. So there you have it, folks. There's our daily debate brought to you by the MMA Junkie Radio team. And by the way, 78% said yes. 22% said no. Thank you to everybody that voted. Junkie Nation, you're the best. Our readers of the site, our listeners of the show.